Anyways, welcome back to Jolly yeeting me on the duck and spoiling the track while I was reading Moon's responses to the question. Welcome back to track reviews. Um, I was like 5 minutes in the recording. I was looking at like Moon's answers to these questions, and I come back and I'm on Duck server on my track I'm building that's not supposed to be public yet. And like, okay, I guess I'll just restart. I could throw it in the editor, but that takes time. Anyways, welcome back. This is TT Castleplex by People Call Me Moon. They wanted me to track review it. Who was the guest? Track reviewing Naser? What the heck? Anyways, okay. I asked some questions, he gave some answers. I'll let you pause and read it. Here's the first set of questions. Here's the second set of questions. Wow, cool. Okay, oh, here's the third set of questions. Wow, okay. And then as for 7C, he said views after TT. Yeah. I'm gonna forget most of that probably. Let me just reread it again real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna remember this. Let's get to know. Sure. Right, I can also stick it to the airboard, huh? CFC is 1. Yeah. This is with a few types of TT. Got it. Okay. Change the map to research regions. I saw the map. Here's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. There's not even boat details, 2 boat taps. Want to focus on that specifically as well. Got it. Okay, let's do it. I have driven the track a little bit. Jolly was blowing me up while driving it, so I couldn't get too good at it. I got a general kind of gist, so that's cool. Little tap T1. Bonk. Yeah, the decor is still a work in progress, as he said. Double wall tap coming up here. I've done it a couple times. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I have my particle trail on. Sure. Boat tap 1 here. That's me trying to dodge Jolly or something, probably. Oh, yeah, bud. Oh, I'm the best. There's like a wall tap thing here. You can fail and bonk, like my ghost did, or bonk on that one, like I just did. Oh my god, who would guess? And then shortcut. Cool. Second boat tap. Let's do it. Bonk. I could have boat tapped myself. That's crazy. And then, yeah. Where am I going? And then we go. Apparently, that wall tap's apparently 0.4 faster is what Moon said. No idea. Okay. PB incoming. Oh my god. That might have been so loud. Sorry, I don't know. That can't be it. I have no idea. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, okay, so first, overtaking mechanics. They probably work. Like this one probably works. Like you're going so far left, like yeah, like it probably works. He said that he tested it, right? Oi. Okay. Let's see here. Boat taps. There are 2 boat taps that should function as they were tested with other people. Okay, I'll trust you. It's not my job to make sure that boat taps work. It's my job to review the tracks. So, hey, if it doesn't work, I never said it worked. Cool. Moving on. Cool. And then there's a boat tap here, which I think has some counterplay. Let me see here. Oh my god, wait, I have something ready for this. DNS. Yeah. Oh fuck, oh. God damn it. Okay, let me write down to fix my freaking fix lot 3 of saved op bars skull about 4:30 into track review. Yeah, okay. It doesn't even work, bro. Does it not even work? No way, dude. No way. Oh, that in for what, dude? Okay, whatever. Like, I don't know, if it's a gimme, like, if you, like, okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, no, sorry, let me say what I'm thinking. So, I'm concerned that if you just go too far to the left, you can't really boat tap that, because, like, your ghost is gonna be, like, going through the wall, dude. Like, and, like, you need to, okay, so, if you, I need to, like, move this over. If you are going super far to the left, then your ghost is going to be like really far inside. And the way to counteract that is by going as if P2 goes to the right here, and he gets a bunch of speed, and it hits them right here. The problem is I don't even know if that's enough. Also, you're gonna have to like go way inside here, and that reduces your time. So unless like you're like right behind them, like if you're like right behind their ghost, leading up to it, and they go like wide or whatever, and then like you go inside, then maybe sure. But then also like you have exit speed here like a lot more, right? And then like you have to like brake immediately. So I'm not sure. I don't know. Hey, you know what? It's not my job to comment on how effective it is because I am not going to test it. If they say it works, I'm not going to fucking push it. You know what? You can go ahead and go with that. And if it works, cool. If it doesn't work, okay. Oh wait, is that a wall? Oh, okay. I'll get back to that. I just now realized it's a wall tap. I just thought you were supposed to do a hard break. This one probably works. Like, there's no way it doesn't work, dude. Like, there's no way it doesn't work. It's gotta work, bro. Like, PM1 has to go so far out of their way. Yeah, no, that probably works. Yeah, I'm not gonna even question that. Oh yeah, I'm talented. I'm so special. Alright. So, yeah. Otherwise, then there's the skip. I thought this was a hard braking zone. I thought you just had to like hard brake and just chill. I didn't really look at it that much. If you actually just like didn't wall tap and you just like hard braked, like it's probably not that much faster at all. Like, I don't even know if it'd be faster if you hard braked. So yeah, I didn't really look at it. I saw like the entrance and like that's all I saw. Well, I haven't tested this yet. Well, yeah, obviously, yeah. God damn, I have to redo the freaking say top part. So cringe. Oh, wait, this is a reset region, right? This should be a reset region. Let me check the map you made. Yep, that's reset region number 4. Cool, right there, right. That doesn't work. Okay. Wait, if you like zoom in, no. Okay. If you like zoom in, no. Okay. What the frick? Oh my god, we unbanned people from cheated? No? Oh my god, that's crazy. Moon said that you lose 1.7 from failing and you gain 1.5 from hitting it. Cool. I don't know which part. It's probably like the... Okay. And he said that he got those numbers with a few TTs. I'm not sure how much I trust that. But hey, you know what? It's not my job to tell if it's actually well, like, tested or not. Like I said with the boat taps. Not my job. You can probably test if... Okay, if it's actually 1.7 for failing, then like it's probably not faster to enter intentionally, like to enter the pool intentionally. But I don't think it hurts to check, right? Because like, yeah, no, it's probably not. Yeah, no, it shouldn't be. Just check on the way. It'll take you like a minute to check. And if you're wrong, then you're saving yourself. Like if it's actually somehow faster to enter here intentionally, like you're saving yourself like hella grief. Okay, that's a cool trick. Maybe I don't know. With a class. Cool. You are putting a boat tap in the middle of a skip. So if the skip is actually easy, then that means that the boat tap will never get used. Again, I don't even know if this boat tap would be like super useful? Maybe. I don't know if it'll work. But hey, you know what? Again, not my job. But yeah, so just know that if you put a boat tap in a ship, if people just take the ship non-stop and then never use boat tap. However, if P1 and P2, like P2 is right behind P1, P1 can opt to go for the skip, because if they go for the skip, doesn't matter what P2 does, they can't overtake P1 unless P1 fails the skip, right? So that's cool, I guess. Yeah, there's some counterplay to that. Neat. Again, this is all hinging on this actually working as a boat tap. Yeah. Cool. All right. 1.5 seconds for failing, or for hitting, and 1.7 for failing. Pretty powerful. If the skip actually turns out to be easy, quote unquote easy, then, and like people have a high success rate, then this is gonna be the main line, and then you might get complaints that all the race comes down to is how often you hit the skip. Although honestly, I mean, if it's easy enough, then I mean, you're not gonna get too many fails, so then that might not come up. But if it's like medium difficult, like I don't know, difficult enough for people to fail like somewhat regularly, then it might come down to like, you know, the race only came down to who hit the skip more often, but fucking whatever, I don't know. It's up to you to decide how much you care about what people say. You probably shouldn't care that much. Just saying. Yeah. Perms, by the way, I'm gonna just like, you can do this. So be careful. Why is tile drops on, bro? I don't remember what their orientation was. Game rule, do tile drops. Why? Can we set this to false, please? Alright. Alright, okay. Yeah, so I mean, this with high, like, 1.5 seconds isn't like super high. I've seen higher, like fucking pawn skip on Blingberg. But like, I mean, I don't know, it's a lot of time. 1.5, like, if you can gain on someone 1.5 seconds per lap, that's huge, right? And I mean, obviously, like, I'm saying that just in a vacuum. I'm not saying that specifically about the skip. Because, you know, like the skip, you know, they have success rates, you know, that's assuming, you know, if P1 never goes for skip and P2 always goes for skip, right, and they hit 100% of the time, then they're getting 1.5 seconds per lap, right? But that's not going to be the case. Like, P1, like, unless there's a fluke in qualifying or something, right, P1 should not be that much different than P2, right? So, like, they'd probably, I mean, I can obviously have different strategies, right? I'm like, oh, I'm always going to shortcut, or I'm never going to shortcut, or I'll shortcut sometimes with these conditions, right? So it could happen that P1 never shortcuts and P2 always shortcuts. But I mean, I don't know, if P2 is hitting it every single time, like, I don't know. Either they're, like, uncharacteristically on fire and hitting the skip, or, like, they're, like, I mean, they could be just getting lucky, I guess, or, like, P1's throwing, because, like, bro, like, if they're that far apart, like, either P1 is actually that much worse than P2, in which case, like, P1 would never, like, actually want to go for the skip, because, like, they know how they have a bad success rate, or, say hi, Jolly, or P1 is throwing, like, either, yeah, no, like, I don't know if I stand that very well, I need to move on, okay. I think that's it. We got one shortcut, 2 boat taps. Cool. Difficulty. From what I can tell, there's a few difficult things. Like there's this, I think, is moderately difficult from my like 2 times driving it. This stands out to me. This stands out to me. This is a. And then there's like this thing. Am I missing something? No. Okay. Let's drive it. Ow. Yeah. I don't know. I think it said like it's like goal League B, and I think from what I drove, I think that feels fine. I'm apparently League. Wait, am I League B driver or League C driver? I don't know. Also, yeah, about the skip, I'd recommend doing more than just a few TTs, to check your numbers. Oh, okay. Well, it depends on how much you actually care. If you don't really care, like if it's like 1.5 seconds or like 2 seconds, if you don't really care, then like whatever, I guess. But like, I don't know. I would care a lot more. You may have heard like, oh, Laser like cares. Laser's freaking out about being one tick off on Siege of the North or something like. Was like, yeah, it was, bro. Like, bro. Okay, okay. If the skip was 1.5 seconds faster, but then ended up being 1.55, I wouldn't care that much. Fine, whatever. You know what? Sure. But if the skip is 0.4 seconds, 0.5 is like fucking 12%, bro. Like, dude. If I can do math. What's 1/8? Yeah, 12.5. Yeah. Like, you know? So, like, a tick is actually a lot, man. I don't know. Relatively. I'm scared that wall tapping here is faster. Wait, it might be. You actually set up for it. Wait. Ooh, tech. Dude, I keep turning in so hard there. Oh yeah, bud. I want to hit that. Oh yeah. You don't have to talk about that. You don't have to talk about that. I feel like League B is as a goal. I think this should fit fine. Like I wouldn't say this is like Siege of the North, Rank Prime 2, Nucleotides, like double difficulty stop, right? I say difficulty stop. Sorry, I didn't mean that. That's what people call those like tracks. That they label them as difficulty stop. I don't like the term stop, bro. They don't know how hard I worked on Siege of the North, bro. Yeah, no, this does not feel anywhere near that level of difficulty. Maybe I'm just not driving the track correctly. Yeah, no, this is fine. Yeah. I ate a bit of water there, but yeah, I could just held left. The entry to this shortcut does feel a bit weird, but like, you know, that could also, you know, be difficulty. No. Like, it can add to the difficulty, but like, it still, you know, feels weird. Because like, you know, you want to fly wide in that corner, but then like, I don't know if that's intentional. Like, oh yeah, bud. Right. I think I normally make bump control ton section. Yeah, I'll get to that there, if I remember. I don't know what the hell I was talking about. Okay, anyways. Yeah, I could just known that I had to hold that. Oh yeah, there's this. Yeah, you don't want to really fly wide at that corner. But then you actually like want to like be more on the inside to like line up with like this straight line. Right, you kind of like want to be facing like this is a good setup, right? But you like want to fly wide and like you're still braking. I think the issue is that you're braking coming from this corner. It's like you already like you want to be moving to the right, but like you're actually still slowing down and trying to not fly wide into this grass, right? So no, see the thing is, you also change your approach and like you should be fine. Like if you know it's coming, like if you actually like have more brain capacity than me, like at the moment, and then you can be like, okay, well I know I need to be on the inside, and see if you actually remember the track and like have a good memory, like. I thought there was another turn after that. Okay, my bad. Oi. So like inside here, yeah? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Alright, yeah, sure. My bad, skill issue. Just have to adapt. Right. Yeah, I think difficulty is fine. I haven't done this a single time. Right, okay, so like this, I don't know if it's intentional, but like this totally blocks your view of the apex. So like if it's unintentional, you can remove it. Because so I imagine that most people are going to be upset about this. Because like they're like, oh, I hate blind corners. Oh, I hate carpet canvas. Oh, I hate not being able to see the track. And sure, okay, whatever, man. So if you want to appeal to the people, then removing this is probably a good idea. However, there's also a point to be made that like, lowering visibility increases difficulty, right? Blind corners are more difficult, and you're just testing their ability to like remember shit and so on. I'm not gonna get into it. So if that's what you're going for, cool, stick with it. Whatever. Don't listen to people. Don't listen to people who strictly complain, because people just love to complain and they love to deflect blame. So, yeah. Apparently this is a wall tap. I don't know, man. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it ends so far. I don't know. I should try it. How about I try it? Let's try it. Apparently it's also a wall tap right there. Apparently this one's like 0.4 faster or slower. Faster, right. I have no idea. At least I'm assuming that's what they... Yeah, I think that's what they were talking about the two wall taps. Like, I was in VC with them, like right before this recording, and, like, someone, I think it's Eduardo Vacado was saying that, I think it was him, who was saying, like, these two wall taps are not faster. And it does seem a bit out of the way, this first one. And this second one also seems a bit out of the way. I don't know. Again, not my problem to check. Listen, man, if my job as track reviewer was to check if things like actually matched the track builder's like testing, then I would not be doing track reviews, bro. That's not what I want to do. I mean, I'll be real. I don't really care to do track reviews right now either. Like, I'll be honest. I'm kind of a bit removed from like competitive track building right now. The track I'm making right now is not a competitive racetrack. It's absolutely not. So like I have been out of that mindset since like Seats to the North, and that's been like 6 months. Like, dude. So I think roughly 6 months. So, but yeah, I don't know. What was I talking about? Just casually leaking my track. I mean, I already kind of leaked it. I've told a few people that like my current track is not a competitive racetrack. So, hey, look at that entry. That was good. Oh yeah, bud. So apparently I should gain 3.2 seconds or something. Okay, well, I also like went fucking super wide, so yeah. Yeah, and that was also like one test, and I'm also bad. Okay, let's move on to bump control. How long has this been going for? 23 minutes. That's okay. I was fearing it would be 40 minutes, because sometimes that just happens. Yeah, you might want. Okay, I don't know if you intentionally made it so like wall tapping here essentially to like just the right spot to like take the next corner. I don't know if that's intentional. If it is, that's cool. If it isn't, you might want to look into it. Cool. Bump control. So I'm not very good at driving, so that means I've had plenty of opportunities to mess up and experience bump control. And there are some things that I found that I want to make note of. T1, I failed here once. Wow. It feels kind of sad. It feels kind of sad. You can maybe do like checkerboard, like okay. Like that might feel better. It should obviously still be slower. But like at least it's like not like I don't know. You can mess with it, but like yeah, because as completely stairs, it just kind of felt not great. I think. Oh yeah, bud. Yeah, I mean, you obviously want to make sure that they can't abuse it, right? It's like if you'd like over here, it might be fun to keep like full stairs or whatever, because like otherwise you could just like aim for the very end and then I don't know. This probably won't even come up that much, but it's something to think about, I guess. Hold on a second, I want to see. Wait, can't you like... go under this? Oh. Well, that's not very fun. Oh, okay. I mean, like, this is only meant to be bump control to, like, do the, to, like, be like this, so I guess, yes, it's probably fine. Alright. What happened to me to this? How does this look? I just want to know. If you couldn't tell, I'm decorating my current track right now, so. I don't have perms, okay. Imagine not giving nature op. Imagine giving nature op, but I still don't have all the perms. Oh my god, bro. Fix your server. Op's supposed to give you everything. Whatever. This, I feel like it would benefit from like this. I know it's not gonna work, but I feel I know I don't have perms, but I think it would benefit from this because like the 2 times I think I went in here, I was facing like slightly this way, right? So like I drove into the off-road, so it would just be nice. I don't think it would hurt at all to do this. Can I like? Yeah, oh no. Yeah, okay, fine. I don't think it would hurt at all to do that. Yeah. Failing here, you go in here. I haven't actually failed this way yet, like bumping here and going this way. I will say, driving this, you're aiming here and then like you hit here and turn this way. But so okay, so again it's like this, right? And from here to here happens in like less than half a second. So if I fail, I'm going like this. Well, no, that's probably fine then actually. Let me fail it. See, the problem about testing bump control is that if you fail it intentionally, then you're gonna know what to do. And if you're also the track boat, then you also know like what you're supposed to do, and then like you might have just like more inclination to actually like fail it correctly. Why can I not fail? Why can I not fail it at all? How about that? I say fail it correctly. Like take the bump control correct, like as you intended, right? But then you're not doing this for the first time. That's probably fine. In that regard at least. I was gonna say that like I'm concerned that people are gonna end up here because you want to face like forward at this point, right? So I was concerned that they're gonna end up like right here, and then face forward and have to turn around, and like it's not fun. But no, I don't think you're ever because like if you should be facing slightly to the right, I think, right? Actually. You're holding slightly left. Actually, hold on a second. Not that far left, but like you're holding slightly like this way, right? Probably. I don't know. If you're holding slightly, I don't know. I'm not very good at failing things intentionally. So yeah, I don't know. I'd just be concerned about like someone like, because if you hit here, like if you hit this wall and you hit this wall and you're facing this way, like slightly this way, you're gonna drive like this way and then like end up here, right? So but yeah, I don't know. Like you'd have, I'm not gonna spend my time trying to act like unintentionally failing. You got to find someone to like unintentionally fail it somehow or something. I don't know how. The other thing I wanted to mention though is that the exit of this is not that great because you're exiting them like right on the line because like the line is like wall tap and go this way, right? So it's just like from here to here, line torches, and then like you're making them cross right over here with 0 speed, like you know, like they're there for quite a good amount of time. Okay, well it's like a second or so. But that's so long. I don't know. Like it could. If you made them go like over here, that would lose them more time, right? But then it would make things safer for people on the main line who didn't mess up, right? So like if P1 is driving and they fail or go this way, P2 is behind them, right? It's safer for P2 if P1 does not exit here, right? But it sucks for P1 if they have to go around because that loses them more time, right? So it depends on what you want to do in that case. But yeah, like exiting them right here. The number one point of bump control for me is to prevent collision, like prevent crazy collisions, right? Like no, what am I? I'm speaking but not thinking. Sorry, hold on a second. Like, the point of bump control for me, the main point, is that you move people out of the way when they mess up. So if they mess up, they should be out of the way and not block other people. Yeah. If you put a wall right here and didn't have the emphasis button, they would come out like right here, right? And that sucks, right? So that's cool that you push them out of the way and give them a different route. But the problem is they just exit like right in the same spot basically, right after. So it's like, you know, like, yeah. So I would say if you want to do bump control, at least probably like make them exit safely. The other main thing that people like to think about bump control for is to lower the fail, the amount of time you lose when you fail. So instead of like, if this was like all off, if this was like slime or something, right? Or like if it was like a giant pit of lava and you just fall in and you're just done, right? Compare that to like this setup right here, right? You obviously lose a lot less time than losing your entire race, because you found a lava pit that there's no recycling from or something, right? Or like going to slime losing 10 seconds compared to like losing 2 seconds here, right? Like that's cool. That's also sure, yeah, okay. I don't want to get into the specifics of like, okay, well now it's like lower, like how that affects like, okay. If you only lost a tiny little bit every time you failed, that would make people more inclined to actually like drive faster, so they don't fear failing as much, right? Compare that to falling into a lava pit that loses you the whole race. They're gonna drive this really scared, right? So that and other things, I'm just not gonna get into it. But like, yeah, I need to move on. How about that? Okay, yeah. Again, you can probably like stack this out. Yeah. Okay, cool. Other bump control things. This is fine, I think. I don't know. It seems like I've never hit this wall tap. Is this like what you're? I think that right. I didn't even try that. Hold on. That's fun. I don't even know if that's like really feasible. Yeah, that's not much time. I'm thinking like you want a negative wall power of this, but you want to like have more velocity this way, and then so you want to go like this rather than like this right here. So I think. Oh. Okay, well, like, okay, look at this, like, from here to here, this is not a 45, right? Like, a 45 looks like 125. Wait, no, wait, what? 135. Like, you can tell, like, it's to the left, right? So, like, you're not traveling this way more than this way if you want to go from there to here, right? So, it's hard, like, you have to negative wall prio and then, like, swap polarity and then swap polarity again. Maybe, I don't know, like, okay, let me just draw this out. Button. The first way I was thinking of you taking this is like, you have more velocity this way than this way, right? So it looks like this. But then, this is such a bad idea, bro. I gotta use not buttons. How about I don't use buttons? How about I don't use buttons? Freaking trapdoors or something, I don't know. Yeah, okay, so you're going like this way, right? So now I was thinking you wanted to like do this. This is obviously like exaggerated, right? So you go like this, and then 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 you hit it, and then you're just going, right? Oh, there's no light blocks. Cool. But then, you know, if you just get different luck, then you can end up going like this. You know, I'm gonna say it. If you get different RNG, it's not fucking RNG. Pet peeve. It's not RNG. It's luck. RNG is when the computer rolls a random number, or tries to roll a random number. Luck is like just timing. Like if you're unlucky, then the timing will be different, right? Like it could do this and then you just miss, right? Negative wall pro through it, right? But if you get lucky, then you end up like this, right? Where like, you know, you end up hitting it just coincidentally, right? So from my current understanding of how boat racing works, that setup is luck based. I mean, also like the opposite way. If you have different polarity of wall trial, right? Like this, then 1, 2, 3. I'm way off. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay, so like here. Okay, so if you go like this, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, right? Like you're not. Then it just becomes a game of like, I need to like get lucky on where it hit. I don't know if I'm explaining it. I don't know. I have perms. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. As you get higher speed, wall prior gets more and more, and then it becomes more. It feels more and more luck based. If you're at those speeds, like you're always gonna hit this correctly, right? So like, this is like moderate speed. So I don't know. Anyways, I think of the two ways I showed, you're probably gonna want the first one, because like it's like. Okay, yeah, sure. I don't know how consistent that is. Yeah. Just inherently. How fast am I going at that point? 30? We'll just hit 30 meters per second. So 30 divided by 20 is 1.5. So you're going 1.5 blocks per tick. And the target is 1 block wide. But the boat is like 1.3 or something, right? Is it 1.3? Is it 1.6? Maybe 1.6. I don't remember this yet. I could think this through, or I could just not. If the range is 1.5 blocks wide, oh, it should be consistent then, right? Probably. Because it's about, even if it's 1.3 blocks wide, the block is like, we'll just call this 1. We'll call this 8, or 0.8. Then, like, it's 2 blocks total, right? Like, this will get you a wall tap, even if the boat is, like, slightly, like, moved. Oh, it doesn't want to. Okay. This will get you a boat tap, and this will get... Oh, wait, no, it's not 1. No, okay, it's actually just 0.8 blocks then. Right? Oh, wait. No. This corner to this corner is, like, 1 boat plus the width, so that's like 2.1. You're going 1.5 blocks per tick. And again, that's speed, not velocity, right? So if you just assume 45-degree angle, it's 1.5 divided by root 2, right? So that's like, yeah, no, okay, it should be consistent then, at least somewhat. In theory, yeah, okay, that's 1 block. Yeah, no, okay, it should be fine then, probably. Okay. Oh my god, I actually thought things through. Hopefully I'm not wrong in my approach. I think... Okay, well... You know what would help? If my approach to the fucking corner would actually be good. Oh yeah, but... Oh... Okay. Anyways. I might need to take off my shirt, bro. I'm getting hot. Holy shit, yeah, you know what? Let me take a few seconds to break. Go. God damn, I need it. Holy shit. I cannot drive at all. Ow. That's not the right key. No. After you beat. Yeah, great. I don't know. I think I'm just bad. If it's... I think I'm just bad. It's probably fine. For difficulty. I don't know. Difficulty segment's over. What am I talking about? Okay. Bump control. your main options are either wall tap here, or go around, right? Also, yeah, I don't know how much. Regarding this boat tap, I don't know. I don't know if like how much faster this wall tap is compared to taking the core normally. If let's say that taking the core normally is 40 seconds slower than taking the wall tap, then you're never gonna like you're never gonna see someone take this. So okay, scenario is this: P1 is right here. You are P2. You're like right behind them, or like you're like this far out, right? P1 knows you're gonna try to boat tap them. So P1's like, okay, I'm not gonna take the wall tap because if it's gonna take the wall tap, they can't boat tap me. I'm gonna take the core normally. They take the core normally. They lose 30 seconds because somehow magically this is 30 seconds slower to take without the wall tap. They're never gonna do that because if they just do that, then you can pass them and then gain 28 seconds on them or something. You know, like 29 seconds on them. So they're never gonna do that. But if this is only like 2 seconds slower, they're probably still not gonna ever do this, right? Because like, you know, if you're like 1.5 seconds behind them, then like, you know, you get into tandem, you know, just like that. But if this is half second slower, then that's kind of close, you know, because like a ghost is half a block or half a second behind, and then you have to keep a safe following distance between the person in front of you's ghost and you. And there's also like ping, right? So like, well. I'm not gonna get into it. 0.5, it might be worth it for P1 to just like not take the wall tap. So then they can't. There's some magic number. It might not be half second, but like there's some magic number where it becomes safe for P1 to not take the wall tap and then core normally and prevent P2 from getting the boat tap. You know, the problem. You know, okay, that's cool and all, but P1 is still losing that half second every lap. But they do it right. So they're still driving slower, which means that P3 can catch up, right? Or people with different pit strategies can catch up, right? Sure. I'm not getting into that, but yeah, just I have no idea how much faster this is, or I say faster, slower, or if it's even slower. It probably is slower. But yeah, something to think about, I guess. I don't know what the hell this is here for. What is this here for? What? Is it in case you negative wall pile through this and go over here? That's crazy. Okay, anyways. Okay, alright, the pig. The pitting's a thing. I forgot about the pitting. Okay, pump control, right. There's a... Maybe? I don't know how much speed you... Okay, I'm just thinking like this compared to like this, right? Ugh. How much speed do you got here? Velocity. We'll assume this. Right, 34. Okay, and then if we give him like max, you're going 26, 27. 7 meter per second difference. Normal route is braking, but I think they're going to say about 33 meter per second. So there's 7 meter per second difference. That's 7 blocks difference in a second. Wow, 7 meters per second means 7 meters in a second. Wow. That seems somewhat big. I don't know, but you also give them time to react. You give these normal route people time to react. This, you can't, unless like you turn off boat cam and like turn around, which is something I do sometimes. Like you're not going to really see them coming. Or you have them name app, I guess, but I don't know. It's not the worst bump control I've seen. You could instead do like ice out here. Have a couple blocks of off-road, so like ice, and then like have them like rejoin like right here once they built up enough speed. You prevent them from going for the like shortcut, right? But meh. You can also, you know, think about if you want to prevent them from going for shortcut or not. I don't know. This bump control, right, is from this. You fall in here and you get CP'd over here. I have a lot of experience with that. I have fallen in here a lot, so yeah. Actually, I didn't think about this. This is cool. I like the paths going across. I wonder if I've ever done that in one of my tracks. No, anyways. My problem with it is that you end up right here at very little speed, and you're just blocking people. Like, You know, if someone just ends up. I also don't know how much time you lose from failing, like, in that pond area. Wait, no, this should be 1.7, right? Okay. So people like 1.7 seconds behind you or whatever the math is, like, they're just gonna get clapped by you, right? So, like, I don't know. I don't see a reason why you can't just, like, instead of going this way, just go this way, right? Someone, make them exit the house, like, start inside the house, and they go, like, this way, and then, like, you know, they exit on the inside, and then, you know, people going this way, they fly wide naturally, and then they see them exiting, like, right here, and then, like, they have time to react, and the road is wide enough, you know, like, like, it's an option, right? So yeah, maybe instead of, like, making them re-entry here, maybe change that. Yeah. Other bump control, oh, they didn't mark that, did they? Wait, did they mark that? Oh, they did. Oh, I missed that. Oh, it's 5. 1, or 5, 5. Yeah, okay. No, there's cobwebs on track. Did you know if you go in cobwebs, it's really slow, and they're gonna get stuck? Oh, the track is so doomed. Oh my god. Anyways, alright, comment on this. Comment on this. Kinda. I have no idea if it's faster, but again, not my issue, not my problem. This is like a tree. This might be. Oh, this is a tree. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I like this. Like, yeah. Okay. Anyways, this is okay, I think. Probably. Yeah, probably. Okay. Pit entry and pit exit. Pit entry seems okay. Probably. Let me try that. Sure. That's probably fine. Sure. I got so scared these were beehives for a second. There are a lot of barrels, though. I don't know. Might be nice to not use barrels. Because they're containers and performance reasons. It's not the end of the world. Like, it's not like an insane number of barrels. It's just like, if we can avoid it, I think it'd be nice. Same with deck turns, actually. I think deck turns aren't the greatest either. Pit exit. It seems about 34 at this point. It's probably fine. Listen, you know what? You know what I would love to do? I would love to not think about it. I think it's probably. It looks fine. Like the main line, I think is probably gonna be wall tapping here. Although I guess if you don't wall tap, then you kind of like are like right on the pit exit line, huh? Well, let me see. That's actually not that bad. What the heck? Like I've never driven that line before, and I thought it'd feel worse, but it actually doesn't feel that bad. Okay. Maybe, I don't know. I can check my velocities, I guess. I'll try. Where am I? I'm nowhere near where I need to be. Okay. Alright, here we go. We'll say like 24-ish right here, 27 right here. 24, 27. Sure. Let's check here right here. Okay. No. Oh, you're going way faster. 34, 36. Yeah, that's a pretty big difference. I feel like this isn't so hard that, like, I feel like this would be the main line. I think if I were driving, that'd probably be my main line, at least. Let me try it again, just to make sure. Yeah, no, that would be my main line for sure, yeah. But if it wasn't, if the main line for a lot of people was going around, I would be concerned about the pigs. It just have so much speed. You can maybe add some, like, off-road strips or something to, like, lower their exit speed or something. Something to consider. As far as visibility goes, let's see here. How about actually, like, drive correctly? How about that? That seems like a good prerequisite thing to do. How did I manage that? I was not paying attention. What did I even do? What? Oh, hell yeah. Ah. How about honky? Still not my line, bro. This is hard. Not driving the track. It's driving the track and thinking about visibility and at the same time. I failed it again. Hold on. Oh my god. I need to learn how to boat race. Someone teach me. I don't know. I'm not sure if you'd actually be able to see someone coming super well. Like, maybe. See him, like, over here. By the time, like, you're here, maybe. You also have your mini-map. For your mid-turns. I don't know how well that mini-map's gonna like, help you. I don't know. I think I said everything I wanted to say. I could have, like, elaborate more, but whatever. Yeah, okay. That concludes overtaking mechanics / gimmicks. That concludes difficulty. That concludes pump control. That concludes pit entry and pit exit. That's typically what I normally do. Cool. Anything else? Let's see. Let me read my questions. Let's see here. So the use case, specific goals, access track. Development, that time, pit delta, right, pit delta, yeah. I'm happy I read this. Reported pit delta is 34 seconds. I'm gonna assume no pig stop. I'm gonna assume that you don't normally pig stop. I think BRWC isn't pig stopping anymore. Okay, so lap time of 102. That means that if you pit twice in a row, that's 34 plus 34 equals 108. Lap time is 102. So in reality, if you pit twice in a row, you do 108 or 102 minus 108 equals negative 0.6. So that means if you pit twice in a row, you just moved back 6 seconds from where you were beforehand. If on lap 1 you pit, lap 2 you pit, you're gonna end up 6. Okay. If on lap 1 you are 1 second behind P1. This is 1 second of gap, right? And then you have the exact same pace as them, right? So on. You pit once, you end up like way far back, right? It's 34 seconds. Pit again, you're gonna go a lap down and then end up only 6 seconds behind them. So, and you said that to get in front and get that behind the driver. You said pit delta 34 seconds to allow for a driver to do 2 pits to get in front and that behind the driver. Unfortunately, that is not how math works, I believe. Well, wait, hold on. 104, 105. Okay, wait. Okay. If you assume 104 lap time, then that becomes 68 seconds, and then paying twice is 68 seconds. I don't think that works either. 104 times 2 is... No, wait, what the fuck am I saying? 104. What? 64 seconds. No, it still won't work. Because 34 times 2 is 68, and then compared to 64, that's minus a whole lap, and you just end up... Yeah, no. The pit delta needs to be changed. If your goal is to allow someone who pits twice in a row to get in front of the person they were behind beforehand, you have to change it to like 28 or something. I just do... Hold on, let me think. I just said 28 just randomly. Yeah, like, okay, so let's say... Okay. Let's assume that normal following distance is 1.5 seconds behind. So this is 1.5 seconds, right? Then, so you have to add on 1.5 seconds after. 2 pits times, we'll just say 30 seconds. 30 seconds times 2 is 60 seconds, plus 1.5 is 16.15. That time is, at worst, 102. That means that, in theory, you should end up, like, I think half second ahead of that guy. So you can maybe do 28 seconds, so that you end up 4.5 seconds ahead. I think that's how math works. Yeah. Just lower the pit delta. 28 seconds is probably fine. 26 is probably even better. 26 should make you be very well clear of the guy ahead, or the guy who was ahead of you, right? Cool. Awesome. Anyways, anything else? Let's see here. Pit delta, how long is this going for? 55 minutes, I'm not surprised. Pit lane, pit delta, reset regions, overtaking mechanics, blade cells, no blade cells. Public video. Okay, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. There's a duck. Oh my god. Thanks for watching. Bye, 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 bye. Let me know if you want any more thoughts on anything else. Although my availability is largely during the weekend, so it might take me a bit longer if you ask more. So yeah. I think let me just reread your result or Moon's answers. Funny sounds. Thank you, Moon, for giving me that image with the respawn locations. That was helpful. I might have been able to figure it out myself. Oh no, not number 4. Number 4 I went to able to probably figure out. Well, no, I did. I just dropped the track. Okay, well, yeah. Anyways, all right. That's all I got. Thanks for watching. Bye. 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 Bye.